Hi guys, our step family living question and answer series still continues. Thank you very much for the questions that you have sent. I'll try my best to actually answer all of the questions that I have received. Thank you for the compliments, your feedback, and everything. I still hope you're keeping safe through this uncertain time of coronavirus. I know it's difficult, but continue keeping safe, and also don't forget to keep sane. So today's question, allow me to read. Hi Jackie, I am divorced with 2 kids. I have met a man who is also divorced with 1 kid. We are planning our life together moving forward. He wants another baby with me. And well, I like the idea. I don't mind. But bringing these 2 families together is the challenge here. His son stays with his mother, but I'm sure he will want to come and visit his dad's place once in a while. As for me, I intend to stay with my babies as we live together. Their dad will be seeing them when he can. How do we balance all this? We are still living apart for now. Please give me tips. Thank you for your question. And for sure, combining 2 families into one is challenging. And that is exactly what you're going to do. You're going to combine 2 families into one. You and your 2 kids have been a family on your own, and your husband-to-be, though divorced, has also been a family on his own, co-parenting with his ex. So combining these 2 families is going to come with a challenge. And please know that the challenge is not just to you and your husband-to-be. That's also the kids actually are going to experience some challenges when you combine these 2 families. So having acknowledged that it is going to be challenging, you need to come up with a plan, you and your husband-to-be, of how to make this new family work. The truth is, failing to plan is actually planning to fail. And most of us are caught up in that mistake. We actually don't prepare for our step-family living. We assume because we love each other too much, everything is going to be okay. But that's not the case. Love on its own is not enough. You need to use this time with your spouse-to-be to actually prepare for your step-family living. Talk about the things that are going to be important for you as a couple, for your children individually, for your children together, and also for the entire family that you're going to create. Most of us do not do this. I have a program called Step Family Preparation that enables couples to actually custom make plans and talk about their step family and prepare about their step family living while tackling their unique challenges that they will face as a couple. Today I'm going to share with you just the important topics that you need to plan around. The first thing I would want you to know and appreciate is that structure defines function. Accept that your family is different. The structure of your family is different. Therefore, for you to say that your family is successful or you have found balance in your family, its functioning might be totally different from the functioning of the both bio-parent nuclear families. Your structure is different. Both of you are going to be step-parents to each other's kids. And then, like you mentioned, you also want a child of your own. If you don't get balance, that is when we have situations of, honey, your child and my children are beating our child. We don't want that to happen. So we have to look for balance as a couple, for all the kids in the family, and as a family unit. So having understood that the functioning of your family is different because of the structure, what are the areas that you need to talk about? The first thing, you need to put the children's concerns in place. Prepare your children for the step family living. Create a safe environment where the children can talk about their issues, their concern, reassure them. All of these kids need to be supported towards this new path that both of you are taking as the adults. The second thing you have to talk about is roles. What are your expectations from each other? What are your expectations for each other as a couple, for the marriage? What are your expectations for each other's kids? What roles are you going to play in each other's children and in the mutual child that you will get? What are the roles that you are expecting from each other? Most of us fail because we have expectations either that are uncommunicated. We expect the other person to know, and when they don't do it, we get mad, yet we didn't mention it. So what are the expectations? What are the roles that both of you are going to play? What is the vision you have for the family? What are the values that you'd want to put into these kids? What are the basic household rules that you're going to have, and they're going to be standard for all the children in your home? Co-parenting is going to be part of it. What are the rules around co-parenting? How are you going to make sure that you trust each other during this co-parenting phase, and also that the co-parenting does not affect your coupleness or your family life? The other very important and crucial area that you need to talk about is finances. What are the financial expectations you have of each other? The finances can be very tricky, and it is something that you need to talk about before you form your step family living. So my suggestion is prepare for step family living. Either do it through a coach, or if you feel you're capable of handling these conversations, talk about these areas that I have talked about and any other area that you deem very important in your step family living. When you get to talk about it, prepare about it, and plan around it, whenever challenges come over time or in your step family life, then it becomes easier to handle. So all the best, but prepare for your step family living.